What's up, y'all? Hope everybody is having a good evening tonight, having a good day, had a productive day today. Y'all can go ahead and start letting the questions roll in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my quick message for today, and I want to tell you this. I was looking at Instagram, and um, and I saw Carmelo. They showed Carmelo putting in work, and he's turning 33. Hey, brother, be quiet. I'm about to do this video. You hear me? Be quiet. I'm doing the video. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so look, they showed Carmelo he was in the gym putting in work for his 33rd birthday. Dressed in all black, nobody with him, just working. And I wanted to let y'all know that that's what separates people and makes them great compared to the people that are mediocre because I appreciate that. Alice Hugo said, I'm always happy whenever you speak. I appreciate that. And so Mello said, and Mello, so he's putting in work. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. My son was going crazy out here and I couldn't concentrate. But anyway, so Mello was out. So Carmelo Anthony, played for the New York Knicks, putting in work on his 33rd birthday, y'all. He don't have to be working. You know what I mean? From what my fiance told me, he's going through some problems with his wife. You know what I mean? Not to mention the Knicks don't want him on the team. Phil Jackson trying to get rid of him. All type of stuff going on. You know what I mean? So, but he's still putting in work. You know what I mean? And that's what separates the greats from average mediocre people. That's what separates the people who are good in basketball and who are great in basketball. That's what separates the people who are good at something and are great at something. Is those ones who ain't afraid to put in that extra work, even when everything around them seems to be going wrong, and even when it's their birthday. You know what I mean? Feel free, like go the extra mile. You know what I mean? You gotta go the extra mile. That's what's gonna separate you from everybody else that's doing exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's plenty of guys in the NBA, and if you made it to the league, whether you the best player in the NBA or the worst player in the NBA, at the end of the day, you better than probably 90% of the rest of the people in the whole world just by being in the NBA. You see what I'm saying? So, but when you put in that extra work on your birthday and when things are going wrong, you know what I mean? That's what's going to separate you to make you great compared to everybody else. If y'all got questions, go ahead and throw them in. Alice Hugo said, thank you so much for your care towards us. I appreciate that. And really, y'all know I don't get paid nothing for doing YouTube videos. YouTube don't pay nothing, but I'm dedicated to changing people's lives. I want to make sure I'm building, make sure that everybody eat because I'm eating. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure that I eat, and I want to make sure you eat with me. I want to make sure that everybody come up the same way that I come up. He also says, bro, please, I want to ask you something. Do franchise give people big store accounts like Walmart, Sam's Club, or Home Depot? Sometimes you'll get like special service jobs where they might want like the floors done, but most of the time they already got something else set up. I have had the opportunity to bid on like the hair salons that's inside Walmart. They wanted me to bid, actually bid on like, excuse me, like like all of the areas within the locality to strip and wax their floors once a quarter. So I had that opportunity, but the actual store, they usually do that in-house if I'm not mistaken. They always have somebody in there running the machine. I know Farm Fresh actually had a cleaning crew that came out there every night and did their floor for them, and I think Janet King did that. So sometimes you can do that, but it's usually floor work, special service work. I had another one I just did a bid on not too long ago for Jam Pro down here to do the Tours R Us, the cleaning the high vents and stuff, dusting the vents with the lift machine, the scissor lift machine, and we'll raise it and clean out all of the vents. And I forgot what other things was too, but basically do that hot dusting for them. So there are opportunities like that, but usually you wouldn't clean for them. It'd be like a special service type job. David Tillery says, I'm ready to start my cleaning business. Where do I start? Well, you can start by going to my website, ajsimmonsonline.com, and purchase the cleaning business starter kit. And you can get that from there, and that'll pretty much have everything for you in the kit to get you started. The only thing that you would need to buy is the actual physical equipment. I do have another one up there that comes with the equipment included, but it's definitely a little bit more expensive just because you got to include the equipment. But um, it's grade A commercial equipment. It's not just your regular mom and pop dollar store, Walmart supplies. You know what I mean? You're getting grade A stuff, so that's why I charge what I charge for it. But most people usually opt to go with the Quick Start program, which is available up there, or you can just join the mastermind group, $97 down, and then $47 a month, and you'll get the starter kit and everything else in my store included with that. The moment you join in, everything from my store is in that group. Okay, so either you can pay, I think it's like $297 for the starter kit on my website and just get just that, or you can join the mastermind group for 97 down, 47 a month, and get the starter kit plus everything else in my store and anything else that I release. This week I'm actually releasing this product that I'm gonna call the system, which is gonna show you how to build a system out of your business and not just be self-employed, working. Because everybody keep asking me like, how are you running a business in one state and you 3-4 states away? How are you doing that? So I'm gonna put that in that program, and I'm gonna have that out sometime this week, and I'm selling that. But if you're in the mastermind group, obviously you're gonna get that as part of the membership. So just something to plug my mastermind group in there. But either way, it's not plugging; it's just fact. Somebody asked anyway. So, but all right. So as y'all get questions, I'm gonna keep answering them. But I'm gonna tell you this though. So back to what I was talking about, which is like that's what separated me. That's how I won that franchise of the year honorable mention award in such a short time, is because I was willing to do the things that nobody else was willing to do. You know, I was willing to spend 4 hours in a 2-hour account. I make sure I vacuum every square foot of the entire account every single time I go out there. I make sure I go back and I check behind my employees. I'll wake up 5 o'clock in the morning before the customer opens up at 8 o'clock, just so I can hurry up and get in there and check behind my employees that night before, just to make sure that they follow the system. Like, I put in a lot of work in the early stages of my company to get my system going like this. You know what I mean? Like, it took a lot, and I put in so much more hours than everybody else. I put in so much more effort, and most importantly, more than anything in the whole, out of everything. Like, everybody always want this practical advice from me. Everybody want me to tell them how to. But the truth is, the main reason for me separating myself from other people, and I guarantee you this is the truth across the board for anybody, no matter what line of business you're in, is the fact that I'm always feeding my brain, always self-improving, always working on myself. Again, I go back to Melo. He was in that gym working on himself. Nobody with him. He wasn't with LeBron. He wasn't with Chris Paul. He wasn't with none of them. Going in there and working on himself, putting that extra work in when nobody's around, when the fans ain't there to cheer him on. You know what I mean? Nobody saying, "Oh, good job," or none of that. It's when you in there by yourself, them after hours, when you just you. You know what I mean? It's lonely at the top. That's the saying, and that is, they say that for a reason. Is because it is. It is. That road to getting to the top is lonely as shit. You know what I mean? I'm down here and I'm in Florida. I don't know a soul out here. We ain't got no babysitter. You know what I mean? That's another reason people keep asking me why you don't just start to buy another franchise down there. That shit take a lot of work to build another system like that. I put a lot of work into building the one I got. I don't really care to. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like putting in that much work again to build a whole nother system again. Okay. And then also, my fiance don't feel like it either. And she helped me a ton. You know what I mean? And it's like you gotta want. That's why they always tell you like it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. Okay. Let me see. I got another comment. Alex Lugo said, "Thank you, bro. You said you would do a video about the kind of account to accept or not, like carpet or floor." Yeah, I did a video on whether you should accept an account or not. That one is actually for sale. It's called Outsmarting the Cleaning Franchises. So that's what that is. But I'm not sure. He said not like carpet or floor. But I can tell you this right now. I don't. Most of the time, I try to avoid accounts with. If they're not all carpet, I try to avoid them anyway. That's just my thing because it's easier when it's all carpet. But I mean, if you do floors and that's your niche, because there's a lot of money in floors too. You know what I mean? Some people just do straight strip and wax and no cleaning, because there's a lot more money in that. So because you can charge way more per hour. You see what I'm saying? So you just gotta pick your niche. But as far as knowing which accounts to accept and all of that, that's what that video was about, and it was more about understanding cash flow, because sometimes an account might pay $8,000 a month, and you saying, "Oh, that's another $8,000," but really you could be operating in the negatives if you don't know what you're doing and how to calculate your overhead and stuff. So that's what that video is about. It's called Outsmart the Cleaning Franchises. You can get that on ajsimmonsonline.com, or you can get it if you're a member of my mastermind group. Okay, so what else we got? All right, no questions right now, but that's pretty much what I just wanted to tell y'all, man. Separate yourself from everybody else. When everybody else take, that's why this past weekend I kept working through the Memorial Day holiday. I wanted to drive home, go to the cookouts. I seen all of that grilled food. Now I appreciate you, Alex. I seen all that grilled food on Instagram and stuff. Everybody on Facebook showing off. It was tempting. You know what I mean? Me and my girl, we looked at each other and I said, "Shit, you want to go?" And she was like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? But I was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna go." You know what I mean? Because we didn't plan for that. You know what I mean? And then also it's because I wanted to make sure that I'm not doing what the fuck the masses are doing. When everybody else slows down, that's when you rev it up even more. Okay? It's like while they working, you work. Then while they taking down time, you work some more. You know what I mean? And so you like, well, damn, well, when you get a break, when everybody else is working, because what happen is you working while they work, then you working while they down, then eventually what's going to end up happening is 10 years from now, 5 years from now, you're going to say, all right, I'm done. I don't have to work no more. I'm done, period. And now they still trying to work for a weekend. You know what I mean? They're working for 2 days off. They're working to hopefully take a summer vacation. Meanwhile, you done. Vacation from what? You don't need it. Like your life will feel like a vacation, but you got to put in that work every day now. Separate yourself. Be great. You know what I mean? So that's all I got, though. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. I don't see any more questions coming in. So, but I just appreciate y'all riding with me, rocking with me, man. If you ain't in the mastermind group, go join that. If you want to start your cleaning business, go get the cleaning business starter kit. And that's what I got for y'all, man. I see y'all. I talk to y'all soon. Thank you.